Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 62nd chapter. To the chief musician of Jeduthun, a psalm of David. Truly my soul waiteth upon God. From him cometh my salvation. Right, we know, right, that salvation isn't going to come from any other but Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So we're also waiting upon the Lord. He also is my rock, right, my defense and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. See, so with the Lord as our defense, nothing is going to move us, right? We're going to be stable. We're going to be sure. Being built on Yahweh Shai, right, we are like that house that has that sure foundation. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. Let's read this in the in the NKJV, right? How long will you attack a man? This is referring to the evildoers. You shall be slain, all of you, like a leaning wall and a tottering fence. That is when the time, because see, at the same time, the Lord brings salvation to his elect. That's also the time he brings judgment to the wicked, to the non-elect. Right? It says they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. Right? And what is this going into? The mindset of Esau, right? The wicked. And who are they trying to cast down from his excellency? Jacob. That's why if you look at most of the things that they've set up in society, it targets Israel. It's not like exclusive, to mainly target Elamites, right, or Moabites or Ammonites. It's mainly a lot of the things in this society target Israelites. Okay, to bring them down, to keep them in that low state. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. See, so they'll say good things. They'll make it seem like they're blessing you, but in their mind they're cursing you. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. Yeah, we know that our expectation, our deliverance won't come from any other. So what? We're patiently waiting upon the Lord, remaining diligent as best we can. He only is my rock, right? The Lord is our sure foundation. Only him. We're not going to turn to any idols. We're not going to turn to carnal means. We know where our salvation lies. And my salvation, he is my defense. I shall not be moved. And God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength. See, and our strength comes from the Lord, because without the Lord, we're nothing. And my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times. That's also in Sirach 2, right? Keep your trust in him and go not astray, lest ye fall, right? Make not haste in time of trouble. So trust in the Lord at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us, Selah, right? So seek the Lord with your whole heart. Come on to him, as one that believeth in him, that he is, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, and he's going to be a refuge. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. To be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Let's read that in the NLT. It says, common people are as worthless as a puff of wind, and the powerful are not what they appear to be. If you weigh them on scales, together they are lighter than a breath of air. And who is the heavier? Okay, of all, the one that fears the Lord. Okay, he that fears the Lord is the heaviest of them all. And this is saying here that regardless, like King Solomon said, you don't really hold any weight save that of righteousness. Because what's going to befall the one of low degree is the same that's going to befall the one of so-called high degree. Meaning that they're all subject to death. Right? Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. See, and that key part is what? Trust not in oppression. Don't make your living by extortion and put your hope in stealing. And if your wealth increases, don't make it the center of your life. In Ecclesiasticus, it says, I think it's Ecclesiasticus 5, the 5th chapter. It says that, right? Ecclesiasticus 5:1. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Okay? So where we at, right? Psalm 62 and 11. God hath spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto God, right? And we know that, right? All power comes from the Lord. And now he has given all authority and all power under Yahushai, right? Unto Yahushai. And Yahushai being under the Most High, that all things might be under the Most High. See, but all power comes from the Lord. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth what? Mercy. For thou renderest to every man according to his work. And that's why we seek mercy, because the scriptures say that if the Lord was to count iniquity, who shall stand? You got people that, they try to find and go about it in carnal means. Some don't even seek the mercy of the Lord. Meanwhile, it says what? Mercy belongs to him. All you got to do in some cases is just seek mercy, and the Lord will give it to you. But you know what? Some people are just too proud for that. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 62nd chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechak Kodesh. And until next time, Shalom.